Alright, so I'm posting both these videos up at once. But, old beat up all air, it's been in the truck. It was failing, magically is not failing now. At least while it's still cold. This is the Silverado. I just started it too, so obviously it's still going to be cold, but I haven't had oil pressure in months. And then just dropped off. And it was all the way down to here, and then it just started dropping to 0, and it just kept screaming at me about needing to shut the engine off, but yet there was no screwed up noises coming out of the motor. I mean, 310,000. Could use an oil change. It's not registering the tires because it ain't moved in forever. Well, okay, it ain't moved from this spot behind the house in the driveway. See, in the driveway. I don't know, probably about 2 weeks. Was sitting in front of the driveway. I don't know how long it's been, but it's been running, driving, and licensed and insured, so it don't matter. 481 hours, which that's not even close to being right. Okay. Wait. Still has oil pressure. Yeah, low on fuel. I'll reset this now that everything's fixed. Let's see, 500. That's probably in the last. Yeah, that's the engine runtime. 22 days, 42 hours, 48 minutes. I don't know if you can hear it. And no real white smoke. I do believe my dropped down a little bit. Maybe it's just because the oil's cold. But I expect that dropping down. As long as it stays around 40, that's good. But now these new oil pressure, or not oil pressure, but new oil filters they went from the giant ones that were like damn near six inches deep to these ones that are like 3 or 4 inches deep. AutoZone, O'Reilly's, all of them, that no one can tell me what the original size was. And I threw away the can I had. I had one of the original ones I pulled off this, which was like, it was every bit of as tall as the steering wheel is right here. So I don't know if you know. It was like that big. Yeah, as big as my finger. But apparently they don't sell those anymore. They won't tell you. They want you to use the new ones, the small ones, the ones that are not giving out the proper oil pressure. But as you see, currently, I'm going to keep this going for a minute or two. Because it was right now, it would die off. What I did is I pulled the pressure switch off, which is behind the intake. And I'll eventually do a video on that because I'm thinking I'm going to replace it with a brand new one just for safety. But, yeah, a lot of people say you got to pull the intake off and all that. No, you don't. It's a son of a bitch to get to, but you ain't got to pull that intake off. And after me already having the intake off a couple months ago, there is no way in hell I'm doing it again. I pulled it out, and the screen, I was going to try to pull the screen out, as you saw in the other video. But damn thing fell, and I don't know where it fell to. But, yeah, I have full oil pressure back. Running just as bouncy as ever. You know, it's always had that little bit of a Chevy shake. And once I do either the 6.0 or 6.2 swap, or else I rebuild this one with a non-AFM, I won't have that no more. It'll just be smooth running like the 4.2. I can't say the 5.7. 5.7's that 350, and that some bitch is like, and that one, my Tahoe, it's nuts. You can definitely feel the time it's still off on it, but it drives smooth as butter though. And then, you know, there's an 8.1 beside me. It's got the same weird feel as this does, but it's non-AFM. That's before they started doing that stupid crap. As you see, it's been 5 minutes. It has not dropped down screaming at me saying, "Oh, I'm going to die, blow up, ah!" I notice now another place I was leaking oil was out of that switch too, because when I pulled it out, well, I initially pulled my fingers, from the socket, it was all oily. It was covered. So either it wasn't making a proper seat or something, I don't know. You saw in the video how everything looked. I wiped it off. The other video is actually me hunting for the screen that was in there. I don't think I'll put the screen back in, I can tell you that. Let's see. Warm it up. Everything's good to go. Alright. Got my shit back. Good graces of God. There we go. I think we're good. I'll keep updates because it's leveling out too. It's not as normally does that after it starts warming up too, because of stupid hydraulic lifters that are in that. These got hydraulic lifters. I don't know about the 4.2s. I don't think the 4.2 does. I don't think the V6 does either. I think it's only the 4.8, 5.3, 6.0, 6.2, 7, whatever the 7-liter is, and the 8.1s. All of them from, 2000 up have hydraulic lifters? Well, actually, I'm pretty sure because my Buick Century was an 01 and it had hydraulic lifters too. But anyways, once they start warming up, the weird, like a slapping, ticking noise goes away. And then they start running smooth. So that's why I know on the news you always hear, "Don't warm your cars up in the winter." That's bullcrap. Warm your shit up. If you got a Chevy, warm that damn thing up. Save that motor. Make that motherfucker last forever. I mean, heck, look at our 02 Bourbon. It rolled 1 million miles before the transmission finally exploded on it, and we always warmed it up every single day that we could. Every time we drove it, it warmed up for about 5-10 minutes before we drove. Do your oil changes every 3,000 miles. And if you got a 5.3 with AFM, switch that damn switch out and pull that filter. There you go. 7 minutes, 45 seconds, and still holding oil pressure. It's actually gone up since it warmed up. It was just a hair under 40. Now it's right at 40. Say about 39. And it's kind of hard to tell because I can't get a good... See? Bam. Let's do that. It ain't moved. Electric throttle is weird. See if I can't get it to 1500. Beautiful. It's not dropping out. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Thank y'all.